This is a recap and review of Vinland Saga, Season 2, Episode 2. We start the episode off with Omar being disappointed and really wanting to show that he's a warrior. So he actually gets in a little scruffle with some of the bodyguards. And he loses because he's weak. And the bodyguards actually suggest him that for him to become a warrior, he has to kill someone. And they know exactly who that is. And it happens to be Thorfinn and Einar. And then we jump to Thorfinn and Einar, and we see that Thorfinn has a pretty bad nightmare. And Einar asks him, what could you possibly be dreaming that will make you panic this much? And I really don't know what's happening with Thorfinn, man, but he is messed up. And as they go out, Einar actually meets the girl that he was really attracted to. And it turns out that she's actually a slave. And she, serves the master of the farm. She works directly under him. And it's at this moment that we see the bodyguards come in. They come in and they basically take Thorfinn and Einar to Omar so he can cut him down. Yeah, and just very casually, the bodyguard tells Omar to just, go ahead and cut them down. And Einar is just, completely shocked by this. And he's not going to let this stand because they're basically going to kill him. So he tells Thorfinn to run, which is very admirable. I really like Einar. He basically tells Thorfinn to run, and he basically sacrifices himself and jumps Omar just to try to protect them. And obviously that doesn't work, and Thorfinn sees that, and he's just like, that's fine, enough. You can cut me. Don't cut him. You can kill me. And then we flash to a new character. We don't know who he is, but we briefly see him. And then we get back to the scene with Thorfinn and Einar. And basically, Thorfinn just lets one of the bodyguard just, slash him. And the bodyguard just wants to see him, big for his life. That's what he loves to see. And Thorfinn doesn't do that. He just has no life in his eyes. He just lets him cut him down completely. And in this scene, Thorfinn just says, not a single good thing has happened in his entire life. And he's just basically ready to die. And the bodyguard completely cuts off his ears. And it's at this moment, as he's about to cut Thorfinn's eye, the guy named Snake, he comes in, and he's apparently the boss of all these bodyguards. And he tells him to stop, and all the other bodyguards are completely frightened by him. And he comes, and he punches the bodyguard that was slashing Thorfinn in the face. It looked very nice. It felt good seeing that. But yeah, and that's kind of how the episode ends. We get introduced to Snake. I don't know who he is, but he seems like a very interesting character. And yeah, this was another great episode. I will give this episode a 9 out of 10. I really want to see, what happened with Thorfinn that he just completely lost his will to live. But yeah, hope you guys liked this episode.